I'm Henkka from Tyrantti, and you're watching GRIMM TV.
Nice to meet you today.
You too, you too.
I'm guessing you're having a good day.
Yeah, definitely.
You get to play at Tuska again. It's been a while for Tyrantti, I think.
Yeah, it's been a while. A few years, I think. Yeah, and especially now with the new album, it's always nice to get to play the new songs to you know, bigger crowds. So
yeah,
it's a special one for sure.
But as you already mentioned just before, last year you played here with your older band Tyrantti. Like, Tuska is starting to be a little bit home for you.
Oh, yeah, somewhere.
Resident spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, you released your new album at the end of last year.
Yeah, November. Yeah.
I talked a bit about it with Sami back then.
Yeah.
But since it was released, how do you feel like people have responded to it? Was it as expected?
Well, some way I think people weren't expecting an album that heavy, maybe. But neither did us actually. we just did what we felt like doing. So times were a bit, you know, heavier all over. So I think that somehow resonated in songwriting as well. So, but people have really liked it, I think.
Yeah, like something back then say like much darker than the usual Tyrantti. I mean, still very much sounded like Tyrantti. But
I think also we somehow evolved a bit after the second one. Like we have now more like sound of our own than just, you know, trying to do some like pastiche stuff or copy some 80s bands or whatever. But we sound more of ourselves, which is good.
Yeah. I mean, you've always had that kind of, at least to me, that kind of 80s heavy metal vibe, like that old school heavy metal, just with like a bit of a modern twist.
Yeah.
I always appreciate it, even though I usually don't understand shit of what you're singing about. But I don't know, even on the album, the energy is always like really up there, I think. And the few times that I've seen you guys live, it really translates into, I mean, the amount of energy that you guys like have on stage.
Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear, because there's always this question or paradox or whatever that you have, like as a concert goer as well and a music listener, that before you see a band live, when you only hear the albums or the records or the production, you get all sorts of expectations, and vice versa. If you see a band, then you get the same pressure or expectation for the production and to the album. So it's good that it translates to the live thing as well.
Yeah, I feel like for you guys there's a really nice balance. Like it's of course it's never exactly the same live as it's on record, but I feel like it's like really nice balance usually.
Yeah,
cool.
And since we don't use any like click tracks or backing tracks, it's always
real
for us.
Cool.
And for us it's also like every gig is really different from each other. So yeah,
I remember that like steamy gig that you guys had like, here opening for or supporting Nervosa before the pandemic. That was a good one.
Oh yeah, that was like the building next to this one. Oh yeah. We had one gig before in Tampere with them, like the day before. Oh yeah, that was something.
Yeah. I remember that one quite fondly. It was also like one of like the last shows before ever the shitstorm happened, sort of.
Oh yeah. And they were also Nervosa is so energetic, so we really had to, you know, step up our game.
I think honestly, for me it was actually the first time seeing you guys live, so it was a good one.
Oh yeah, cool.
to get you guys live.
Cool. That was like 100 years ago.
Well, let's take it more to like now. basically kind of here, like to have a bit of a chat about your upcoming special show in like what, a couple of weeks or a week and a half.
Yeah, the wrestling thing. Oh yeah, that's like match made in heaven. I think our keyboard player Cobra, he's been involved with wrestling like a couple of years now, and I don't remember which came first, Cobra the keyboard player or Cobra the wrestler anymore, but somehow they have like combined in this one person now, and so we have this link to FCF, and I think this was something that was just waiting to happen, like ennemmin tai myöhemmin in Finnish. So I'm very excited about that too. I think people will get a lot of entertainment for their money. Their money's worth.
Yeah, looking at the music video that you did with them, and then and then some of the clips I've seen of when you brought them on stage at Helsinki Metal. It's looking very promising.
Oh yeah, and I have heard through the grapevine that there's gonna be some special stuff happening, not only on the performing stage but all over. I think there's gonna be like some huge happening. I don't even know about it yet.
From what I recall reading about it, like there's gonna be some like matches and then there's gonna be your show. But I'm guessing it's sort of gonna possibly blend over a little bit or bleed over in each other. That's maybe a better phrase. I'm really looking forward to that one, and I marked it in my calendar because it sounded like a lot of fun. And I mean, me personally, I've lately been watching a whole lot of WWE.
Oh yeah.
Because recently it got on Netflix in Finland.
Oh yeah.
So I've been putting that on as like a background thing to watch. And I don't know if you're really into any of that, or.
Well, actually, after Cobra started wrestling, after that, I think I've seen live matches, maybe 6 of them or something. So like in 2 years. So I'm getting familiar with it, and it's like the best entertainment ever.
Yeah.
It's and they have FCF. They have some great performers or wrestlers. And the atmosphere is amazing in every match, and also the crowd is they know their crowd and their crowd knows them, and they have already got all this meta plot stuff happening there, and it's always electrifying to go there and see the.
It's gonna be interesting to see like the sort of more regular wrestling fan to get a taste of you guys, and the other way around, the WWE fan to get a taste of the wrestling.
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting to see how that blends.
Definitely. We'll see what happens. I think there's a lot of like common, because I know a lot of people come to our gigs not only because of our music, but as you put it, like steamy shows and stuff like that. So I think there are many people who just want to party with us and come to the gigs because of that. And also there's a lot of people going to see the wrestling magic because of the same exact reason. And so I think there's a lot of good stuff happening for both of us now.
It's a really good fit.
Yeah, and we'll see if it goes well. Why not do it again some other time? And the last time we were in Ääniwalli was like a couple of years ago. Was it already 3 years ago? But yeah, that was like the end of our last album's record release tour, and it was nice to play in Ääniwalli, so it's nice to go there again.
Now you get to play the renewed Ääniwalli for the first time.
True. I've only visited there once after that, I think.
I think they did a really good job.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, it's actually like probably one of the better venues now in Helsinki.
Oh, nice.
It's like the light installations that they have, and then the stage is much bigger, and like
yeah. Somehow I love like the setup and the milieu of it being there, in the industrial area. So it has this feeling that you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
Going for the gig.
Yeah. Well, really looking forward to it. Hopefully there's a lot of people that turning up to make it a really cool night, well, day kind of. It's like afternoon, evening.
Yeah, it's
sort
a
of
long
thing.
day.
I can see that you're already looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think if we get involved with the wrestling, we have to be very careful with our, fingers and lips and stuff like that. So we'll see.
All right, well, I'll definitely see you there. Yeah. Like I said, looking forward to it. I guess we can sort of wrap up already, maybe. I don't know. Like while you're here, are there any bands that you're wanting to check out, or are you just?
I have to say it. I'm just hanging out mostly. We have another gig tomorrow in Puolanka, and we're gonna drive 8 hours. Yeah, we leave Helsinki at 8 in the morning tomorrow. But I'm gonna come back on Sunday to see what's left of Tuska after that.
No specific band that you're coming for on Sunday now.
No, not really. But a lot of good friends. So.
Okay, of course.
The best reason.
All right. Well, I'll let you be and continue your hanging out.
Yeah. Thanks.
Have a really good gig in a couple of hours or something.
Yeah.
Usually cold. I mean, you played before probably on the cold stage with Tyrantti. It's gonna be hot and steamy.
Oh yeah. And we have 30 minutes for the changeover. So.
Well, I've seen
it's steamy as well.
I've seen people lining up for one of the other bands that we're playing now. So it's gonna be nice and packed, hot, sweaty.
Yeah. Especially if it's gonna rain soon.
like a Tyrantti gig has to be hot and steamy. And
Yeah. That's how I want my Tyrantti.
All right. Well, like I said, enjoy your show, and I'll see you in week and a half, couple of weeks.
Yeah. See you there.
All right. Thanks for the chat.
Thank you.